Hello. All right. Cool. That worked. Um, I want. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna play more Kerbal. Um, ba-da-ba-bum. It does take a while for this game to load, mainly because I have like maybe 20 mods running on this today, um, which is a lot less than I normally. I usually I have like I don't know. Kerbal is very popular with the modding community. Uh, So generally people will have like 70 odd mods installed. But this one's relatively light, other than Engineer, MechJeb, which are they kind of give you a little more information than the stock game gives you and allows for like some autopiloting to do like some of the simpler, more mundane maneuvers. I'll just let the autopilot handle it. Um, but I generally don't use the autopilot until I'm a little further in the game. I usually just like to pretend that I'm like slowly unlocking it. Um, and then what are the mods? Some visual aid mods like scatter for prettier environments and whatnot. Uh, some parts. There's some parts that I like to play with, like the near future parts. They have some cool solar panels and batteries for further down the road. And then some spaceplane parts. There's just not enough like aerodynamic flat bodies in this game, in the stock game. So I download a lot of spaceplane and airplane parts uh, because at the end of the day, that's I like aviation a little more than I like space travel, but not by much. Okay, so we'll load in now. Uh, Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so last time, I wonder, wait, where did we leave off? Was it after I died? If it's post-death, then that means Jeb is actually permanently dead. So, which is it? I mean, I guess whatever it happens, right? We're gonna lose a shit ton of Kerbals then, if that's the case, because I might just play. Yeah, so Jeb's dead. That's unfortunate. I've never lost Jeb before, um, especially to something as dumb as landing on a mountain. Uh, I guess he'll come back. Maybe I don't have permadeath on. Yeah, everything's fine with that. So we did complete. I mean, he's gone, but we did complete the contract. So we did get money for it. So that's that. That's the good news on that one. uh, so we still got to get this done. I'll probably do this later because honestly, all we have to do is just go around with mystery goo, and if that's the case, I'll just build like a little rover once I unlock wheels and just drive around and grab that science. Wait, are they all administration, mission control, space plane hangar, and case? Yeah. So I'll need some different wheels to do that, or some sort of dumb hovercraft. Maybe I'll design some sort of dumb hovercraft and do that. Okay, so this one's easy. Splash down, landed. Flying high, okay. That one's not bad, but we only have two, so I want to get something that I'll do immediately, because these ones I'll probably, when we upgrade this building and get more available contracts, I'll probably grab these, and then when I go drive around, I'll pop these ones that are low down and out, and then pop this one when I go do an orbit. Actually, splash down, these ones are just same with the Tundra. These ones I'll get done later. Those are some boring ones. And these ones are basically testing new engines. So I already have these ones unlocked. I have this one unlocked. Flying. This one is already stage 2 on the crappy orbiter we have. So it's almost like we can just pop that other orbiter up and then go from there. This one I think is a swivel, right? No, this is the lifter. What's the height on this one? 31 to 37. Yeah, that's interesting. And then these are studies. I'll probably never do these ones. These ones are super boring. You just go to a point above places and then do that. This one I'll probably rack these all up and then build one big airplane that the max ceiling, and then just do those on my own later. Is this the parachute we just unlocked? Probably. So it's easy to, except for like getting this speed is hard. I don't know. And then these ones we're eventually gonna go there. Make like a dumb little probe and fly by that. That's something to do. Wow, we really did all of these 4 Earth ones? Okay, well then, let's... These are all landed, that's boring. Definitely take this one then. So, we have 4, and then this one. This one will get done right away. Did I wanted to tweak anything? Let's relook at this rocket. Yeah, we don't have a name for, by the way, so if you guys have any name suggestions, y'all should just let me know. I'll name it something. Name it whatever. Probably get copyright striked again because, you know, royalty free doesn't mean crap anymore to YouTube's like system. And honestly, that's kind of why I want to do Twitch than anything else. They're a little better when it comes to like not immediately automatically copyrighting you. Like royalty free, like easy to. I don't know. It's the world of copyright law is weird. I will totally show you guys an epic video that explains everything wrong with the major copyright system that we have in the world today. We're not into that right now. We're into rockets. The first thing I definitely want to do is fins. They don't do anything. They don't help. If anything, they hinder the entire design. We're going to put on these more advanced fins. 4 times load. Slightly better. These wings probably will still blow up when this goes off on it. Which makes me wonder, maybe I can objects all over the place. What I could do is, I mean, this will probably be too much weight, too much thrust. I mean, it already has enough. I mean, come on, it's KSP, more boosters. That's the name of the game. These are hammers. Do I have these unlocked? I do. Almost makes me wonder if I should flip these out for 4 fleas. Because 2 of these fleas equals 1 of these hammers. So that might actually be better, because I already know the amount of delta T that I had in the original design was already perfect. So I could just pop these on there, and then this is the same amount of energy as those 2 of these guys. So this actually probably work better because it'll be easier to control for 1 with these fins. And have that we were having earlier. They decouple the fins, making this kind of a little inefficient. Also, it looks cool too. Anything else we could on this design? I mean, actually, put a drone chute on here. Oh, I guess I did unlock spare chutes. Okay. Batteries. I wish you know what? So I'm gonna go save this real quick. We'll call this. Yes. We'll save that. And then let's see if we can unlock a battery real quick, because running out of electric charge has been the doubt. We can't. We don't have enough. I think batteries are right here. So I think that's the first battery you get, which is very annoying. The lack of power has killed so many of our rockets. However, ooh, we should get... I do want a drag chute. I don't really need these, but I do want to get a drag chute, so let's grab this. And then we'll throw a drag chute on this, and that should make this a little easier to fly, because now I'm not going to have to worry so much about I won't have to worry so much about like slowing down before I get into the Atmo. Hey Brett, how's the audio? Alright, so let's put these drag chutes on. I want this one. Up, 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 up. Alright. That's onward. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to do this. Orient the rocket so that it's already facing east to make it even easier to launch along the the equator. Alright, that's good. Let's launch this bitch. This should work out a lot better, I think. We may still land on a mountain, which will screw us. And unfortunately, we still don't have any batteries, which irritates me. Still get the job done. Much more efficient. Or not. Maybe I misdid some math there. Yeah, I guess I really did underestimate or overestimate how powerful those fleet boosters will be. Also, these wings aren't working. Might have to switch back to Yeah, I'm definitely going to probably have to flip back to the previous rockets, because these aren't cutting it. Come on. Alright, well this will count for this. So that's that, and we just have to recover it. This might be a failed... Oh no, our apoapsis is at 90, so that's good. Let's try and see how much we can just burn here. At this level. Apoapsis is about 90, keeps going. How much fuel? 13,000? This is probably not going to make it into orbit. We're at 77. I mean, I could probably get into orbit, but I don't know if I'll be able to get Valentine home. So let's burn until we're at like bingo, and then we can make that decision later. See if we can't bring this apoapsis down just a little bit to assist in when we come back to Earth. Is any of this splashed? No. Maybe I should have grabbed the one where it lands on the shores, because I could definitely probably almost guarantee landing in the water. Yeah, we're not going to have enough delta. There's not going to be enough energy in the rocket to get a full orbit and bring us home. We might not even have a full orbit. Or maybe if we can get this to stay about above 100 by the time we get... We might be lucky here. Yeah, we're not. I mean, let's risk it. I could probably squeeze out just enough. Because if this is at 71-ish, then it counts. Boom. Okay, so this is in orbit. We did it! Got Valentine up into orbit. Now let's see. I mean, that was risky to do that in the first place. Like, if this is the case, center here, I want to burn probably right around here. And that hopefully that'll slow us down enough. So let's go around twice. And 1, 2, 3. We did it. Oh, and we're probably... Okay, we still have electrical charge. Good. Alright, let's... So we're gonna wait till we're back at the apoapsis, drop this down to about 40, and then start our descent. Oh. Right, here's the KC, okay. And we're gonna drop this to just below 50. We're going to run out of fuel. Okay. Well, the atmosphere will drag us down at this point. And then we will ditch the stage, let that get destroyed by the atmosphere. And we will whoop. Come on. We will just let gravity in the atmosphere do the rest. I definitely should have probably put a heat shield. I just realized we did buy those heat shields. I did it for a reason. I should have put them on this. There's a strong chance we might lose that goo. Okay, so at this rate, 45. So we're probably going to end up somewhere here, which is not. That's kind of where we ended up last time. So we're probably going to die on a mountainside again, which great. Welcome to Kerbal Space Program, where if I knew how to do the math, everything would be better. This is going to be wobbly for a while, but once we hit a thicker atmosphere, it'll kind of stabilize a little better. I don't want to burn through all my electrical charge before we go and land. Wish maybe we had a little more fuel in the rocket to slow us down right about here. But these stroke shoots should help. Stroke shoots should help a lot. I'm going to put them a little higher than they normally do. Okay. We're just hoping we don't explode and die. Because we're coming in a little too fast. Well, we might clutch it. Still a little bit of adjusting. There we go. Okay. Well, the hard part's done. Get those drogue chutes ready to deploy right when we hit the right. There we go. And then perfect. We could actually drop the altitude on this quite a bit, because we are right above sea level. And boop. And we have a nice little splashdown in the water. It'd be great. That went way better than I expected it to, so good news on that. And then we can pop you out. And then, do a little EVA report from the water. And then climb back in. Report from the water. And then we don't have a scientist, so we can't reset that. And then we will. Well, there we go. First, we finally did like a fully successful mission. Like a full 3 orbits and a safe splashdown. And we got a little bit of science. Again, I'm going to be beelining for those batteries, those delicious batteries. Do we have enough? 45? Oof. We're close. I really want these batteries. They're so important. We also get these probe. Once we get the probe unlocked, I'll launch a probe to the moon, and we'll do a little moon probe thing. Basically copy what NASA did. What's going on over here? These are some cool little autopilot things for the ship. Honestly, I don't need bigger boosters. With the tools I have, we could do some fancy missions as it is. Oops, I don't want to click that. So I think what we're going to do is grab another contract, probably one of those maybe one of these engine testing contracts. Let's see anything new. This is new. Reach equatorial. That's easy. And then I can move. That's easy too. Ah. This gets a star. Costs money. Okay, so this one is getting that large liquid fuel engine up into orbit. And this one is basically taking the second stage that we already have up into orbit. I just have to remember to test it. Do I have to test it? No, I just have to get it to this altitude at this speed. Okay, let's try that. That's pretty simple. And we already have it on the one rocket. What is this one again? Oh, this one's the weird one. Okay, so administration, mission control, space plane, and landed at KSC. This one's gonna be annoying until we can upgrade. Well, how much? What's our cash like? 75. 3. Our one rocket costs about 4,000. Yeah, let's do it. And now we can go and grab. What else we got here? I'm gonna avoid these ones. These ones are boring, and I really don't like them. This is a 15. We could switch out the tiny little P that we have for Valiant. Waste more fuel though, so maybe not. Or we could even switch. Nah, that's not worth it. Is the Pug the one that we're already using?